report buy, and that report is perception. Almost need evidence to show say it is a reality, but how Ghanaians perceive the judiciary say it's one of those institutions are corrupt. And I stand here as a lawyer. No, I am not going to challenge that report because it's what the people perceive. The amount for urging, the necessary amount for urging, but almost judiciary na anya interactions, almost lawyers anya interactions, almost judges anya interactions, almost clerks, bailiffs, judicial service staffs, any obibiara or a stakeholder in the judiciary no, in providing judicial service in delivering justice no, what they have experienced and near omahono and omoka, and I believe say it's a fact say the judiciary no part of our institutions, and once it's part of the institutions no, now is manned by human beings are only vulnerable no. I think so we must accept the findings on the report no. Now young working seriously towards that perception than to deny say those perceptions are just mere perception. And my legal opinion or my opinion on it is that once it's a perception no, we must work hard to erase that perception. Meaning, say, be a man for dream, then you make sure say, that perception, no, you make a positive report a year by this time. Now, judiciary, no, a man for the confidence level, any the perception, so we are corrupt, no, now, and costro, but rather no, a better form. Now, man for your confidence in the judiciary. What must we do critically? And let me be frank here. Let me be frank here. I want to go all out because we are part of the court and a judicial officer. I'm a court judicial officer, meaning me obi am so me practicing law no me render services in the judiciary. And to let me go by saying said, it is true, say not all judges are corrupt. Definitely there will be one or two judges they are because you are a human institution. No? If you be a mensa, so you may have one or two. They have corrupted themselves. But largely, no. Let me say on authority that more than 90% of our judges in this country are not corrupt. I'm saying it on authority from my experience and what I've gone through. I have seen among our judiciary, especially the judges, right from the Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal judges, our High Court judges, the Circuit Court judges, and District Court judges. You know, the judges in this country, you know, about 90% of them, which is averagely good, are not corrupt. There's hope in the judiciary. And why am I saying so? There is no judge in this country, also justice. Judge Bieniwa is carrying justice. It's a thing they say, or Tong Amagani. There's no judge who sits in any office. I want the fear. Or what someone in the other friend say, bra. Now, what's some year we name no? Open some dimawa. Mammy 100 cedis, mammy 200 cedis, mammy 300 cedis. No. Judge be any warriors are. Rather, those who corrupt our judges, no, we know them. And let me tell you for the frank, our judges most of the times are innocent of corrupt allegations and charges, no, just because they are voiceless and they don't have social life. Omunta mingle so much. There is so much workload on our judges. They have a lot of wahala in writing judgment and sitting for long hours and being alone. And loneliness is killing most of our judges. The pressure of their work is killing them. And then dealing with issues of managing cases and dealing with issue of handling difficult cases and lawyers be very difficult. And then the cases that you try, in our court system, there's nothing like we win. And you win or lose. And definitely, the winning, whilst rejoicing, the lose, is going to go out there and make all sorts of allegations and they may perceive, say there has been something has gone wrong. That is normal. But I can tell the authorities, say, those who corrupt the judiciary are either lawyers and now judicial service officers, judicial members, and now the general public. They initiate these corrupt allegations, these corruptions. We have people who are say, clients, lawyers, may I catch them say, I say, oh, this is way back, near Kobu judge. Meanwhile, no judge in case in charge. So we have lawyers who take money, demands money from their clients to be given to judges. Meanwhile, these lawyers even don't take the money to the judges. Meanwhile, some of these lawyers don't take money to the judges. So these judges may sit innocently in their homes, in their chambers, not knowing, say, lawyer be akojisika umudimu. So that when the client no ma sikano, and obia almost bisika say you talk judge may perceive that judge to be corrupt. And the judge is innocent. We have issues at Otobia clerks, any justice members, registrars, at times take money from clients and those who come for services. Now you judge way. So these things fueling the perception. Say the bench is corrupt. But I can tell you authority. A lot of our judges are very innocent. They don't know of this corruption going on. And it happens because a human institution. That's why some of us have confidence. Our judiciary is strong because a lot of our judges are very morally upright. They are proving integrity, and then they are firm in delivering justice. And I have interacted. I've been to every court in Ghana. I've interacted with a lot of judges. We have these strong judges. Who dare you? By 8 o'clock, I don't want to mention individual judges, but if you go to Takade Secondary High Court, there's this judge woman there, young woman there. Over 7:30, 8:30 is already there, delivering justice without fear of favor. And then when you go to Cape Coast, the same. Greater Accra and Tema. Look, our judges are working hard. And if lawyers, some of our lawyers, will stop this kind of misconduct, in the name of judges who are not aware of the system. Then we have situations whereby clients also corrupt. Your clients need to about lawyer and a case so you force lawyers to take money on your behalf to go and see judges. Na accuse the judiciary. We have people who have cases with the police. We are complainant in the case. Now call police, prosecutor, say prosecutor. And on the case, we say jelly obi. We say jelly obi. Now the sika. Now prosecutor now the sika come prosecutor say, "Mami sika, obe so jelly na, mami ko hu jeja." Now prosecutor this cannot transfer. Then you blame the judges innocently as they are. So we, the citizens, the giver of the bribe, your ordinary man is as guilty as the one who is receiving. And this time, most of us give without the receiver even receiving. So this is some of the things that corruption. And then judicial service, staff members, and the condition of service was not the best. What they are saying, and there are so many challenges out of hardship, and then the conditions you find yourself in, you demand money that you ought not to demand. What they say, na most stress that there, mam skakra, mam tip, na the docket is yes, na you change date. All these things fuel the perception that the judiciary is corrupt. But I think say we moving forward now. In my legal opinion, we should move forward and make sure that we correct some of these things. And I think say Ghanaians, if we all decide say your case, young lawyer say uncle who judge my. Your case, young who prosecutor say, Uncle by Judge Maye. Your case, you better the proper legal fee, and then you better sure say we police each other and ensure say we don't go and influence the judiciary. I think say the perception of corruption, and the judiciary will be strong because we need a strong judiciary for us to be able to move on as a nation. And so, may kind some of the comments. Let me also come out to say, when it comes to that corruption, I think my take on that. But nobody report to buy now. Most citing other institutions. I understand that we move him. Sraj, not hear me. Commission for Human Rights and Restorative Justice. Sraj, or boss any more deputies na mo and the lawyers now washed out office. One say do my potty amudi ever corruption. We did not say you teach that to say on my report on perception of corruption. Your duty is to fight corruption, to investigate, and to ensure say you deal with corrupt matters. But just an institution, the money man say, I buy first camera. Now look, it's money for you. What your armchair investigations. Yeah, the EB petition you come out to say you need the tools, you need the resources. We don't have the capacity. Shrine as an institution, you are not only that, you are not only corrupt. Monkasa munya corrupt. Monkasa munya only corrupt. Monkasa mutue. Munya largely incompetent. The institution Kasano say yes scrap Shraj because a waste of national resources. Shraj office na wono. Shraj momo sorry amokoye investigations sir. Mobaya mubu yi mufimu. You see the hypocrisy. Momo koye investigations on state institutions. You are also state institution. Mo de mo koye ekofifi am for sebi echi. You went and then decided to do selective justice. You selected certain institutions, now we leave you other institutions. And then you yourself, charity begins at home. Or say, when you abba. Look. You when you abba. The when you say no, ye as what could be there. And there was a starting search, Raj. Any Ghana service, smooth two institutions. Magasa munya perception. Mama public also and find out whether Shraj no more corrupt. Ghana service, are you corrupt or not? And then whether your services is how effectively and beneficial to the economy and to the development of the nation. Ghanaians will come out to say Shraj muya mabon. In fact, Shraj as an institution, for how many years you have existed, 1992 up to now, we can't quantify your contribution. Because you don't fight corruption. More fighting. Human rights abuse is we are seeing nothing. You are doing absolutely nothing. And FBA institutions, branches the whole Ghana, and we are sending millions of Ghana citizens to fuel your nothingness. That's my opinion. As the other Ghanaian, whether Shraj, and the report names that Shraj exists. Because your institution, you are doing nothing. And there's so much corruption in that institution. You cover up investigations, you don't let, I'm out for the petition choir. I'm out for the petition choir. You tell them that there's nothing in. You yourself, you are also not as correct as other institutions you are claiming to be not correct. So when it comes to corruption, Shraj, most of you are guilty. So I said, come out. We need to fix our incompetent and useless situation because Ghanaians are not benefiting from our services. And next Raja, someone fighting human rights abuses and corruption. Yet he tried to say, come and fight corruption. Yet he tried to say, you fight against human rights abuses. More telling Shraj as an institution. What is the report? The corruption everywhere in Ghana, no? Do you blame the Nadu? They are blaming the political leaders. Do you blame the judiciary for being corrupt? Do you blame the institutions? Report. No? What have you done about it? And I'm going to say, the mobile say, report to my. Do we eat reports? What has that report got to do with national crusade in fighting corruption? No. Then we have statistical service. Ghana statistical service, the money to simple data collection. Mo koye census, mo koye some research works no. Mo titiona mo sma ikofano makotra diase. Then they produce their own data. People feed you with all kinds of fake news and fake reports from the field. Millions of Ghana citizens say, more national census, more population district, more research on this. You are doing this, you are doing this, you are doing this. Your findings have never helped Ghana in any way. Because you myself, the people you engage are even corrupt. Now channel out some report. So who takes you serious as Ghana Statistical Service? Who is taking you serious as an institution? You got to fix your mess. Ghana Statistical Service. Makasa munye survey na musu find out the perception of Ghanaians about Ghana Statistical Service. What is your contribution? What do I say to national development? What have you so far done? There's so much corruption there. So, as we want to fight corruption, it is all about report. It's all about perception. Let's go down and deal with corruption. Let us serious once as a nation. And let's put in steps and measures. Never fighting corruption. The situation whereby they be plenty black. Then we look like if we are innocent. We are not innocent. That's my opinion. Now, I'm still on the legal issues tonight. Let me look at the issue of Mida Soria. Me will say people are found here and there. Or the Ghana Legal Council, General Legal Council. The General Legal Council say admission process. The way people are admitted to the Ghana Law School, no. The entrance exams, no. There is a report to say if you go and write now one subsidia, you sign a guarantee, say you will not blame the marks or the system, and people are not comfortable with it. And you have people like Kokwaza calling on the General Legal Council members, say Ghanaians should go after them and chase them out of their office. Professor Kokwaza, I think, say, excuse me to say, Uhiyan Paibo and deliverance. Kokwaza, Uhiyan Paibo and deliverance. You think so much about it? Then General Legal Council established by Act of Parliament. The eminent people there responsible for conduct administration of the legal profession and then ensuring, say, we have credible legal education. So people who want to become lawyers, no, should be people who are properly so-called qualified. And then we make sure that we don't do mass production of lawyers, cheap lawyers, half-baked lawyers, pocket lawyers who know nothing. And you know, the General Council should open the floodgate for everybody who wants to become a lawyer, whether you qualify or not, whether you have the competency or not. Yeah, open na gokwaza ono maame no papa mo metras na mo marking screen. And then we have Kokubens money gun of Sankofono. You see, some of these lawyers you are fighting for open floodgate. Floodgate to know be a lawyer. No. Who told you say the legal profession is added here? Sure, the legal profession that we see today, no, an inheritance. Our forefathers, and we train, we get our inspiration and everything from the British colony. It's the British system of legal administration and system. Yeah. Until Nkrumah, 1958 or 59, Ghana Law School. And we have to maintain a standard. Meaning, the legal profession, no, and law, and grow deal, and deal, highly competitive. And you're beyond a better lawyer. And you're lawyer. It's specific at that. The legal profession is not like journalism. Or see freelance journalists. Obi so camera in anymore say journalist. Obi contra a radio station panel Obomu 1 2 3 Eddie Atemba no say journalist. No wonder in the media and then journalism profession. No, I don't know whether it's even a profession. What they will share those who today are hosts of programs. Maybe they call school here. What I say, but they are doing what journalists are doing. The legal profession is not like that. And the General Legal Council has a duty to ensure, say, you're training lawyers, sir. You better trim down the numbers. You're going mass production. And then no more you need a lot of doctors. Doctors deal with human life. Doctors deal with human life. And you can say, Yama Obia Koya doctor. Medical school, no, now student be a person doctor Biara, uncle medical school, no. Now you trained as a doctor because you have a lot of doctors in the system. But we know, say, in the medical profession, they train the numbers. Because you need to ensure, say, you have the numbers, sir. You can train. And make sure, say, those you can train are not mass production of doctors, sir. Sebi, Wontumi, Akwa Minister, Akwa Kumnipa. And you know, there are a lot of people who qualify to become doctors. Enter to the medical school, but they don't get the opportunity. Have you seen people calling on the medical school and this thing to open the floodgate for them to become doctors? Why is the legal profession coming under unnecessary attack by so-called lawyers? And led by NDC lawyers are more than them who, when they say mafias. More content, you know, you don't practice. You don't eat from the legal profession. You are politicians, so you eat from the politician. You know, you have a way of, you know, parliament, your mamu, gracia, your mamu, you get your tip here and there. So you can sit down there and then call on the General Council to open and open and open. And then we have people who think that everybody who wants to become a lawyer must become a lawyer. It doesn't work that way. It will not happen. I support the Chief Justice, this is Eni Manan. I've supported Sophia Kufu. I've supported every lawyer, Biara or well-meaning lawyer. The General Council, some of us are support. The senior lawyer. Senior lawyer, Sam Ugujato, and the members of the General Council, we are in full support of the way you are ensuring. Say, we don't open and open and open for anybody to become a lawyer. We need to make sure that the numbers are manageable. Send the numbers to train and to have the lecturers to do so. I can remember, I did political science at the law school, at the Legon. I'm talking about 1992, 93 or more. 92, 93, now me political science and law. I can tell you, say, with political science, no, man call lecture back. Because now political science students know, you brought 1,500. So in the lecture room, no, you jina bonting and a speaker, you jina bonting. Now, lecture back, 80,500 students. And speakers were outside the lecture halls. And how many out of which ukra paper and a pen. Now about the when him now uchino. Not just no cost no uchino. Because I did ejina ha. And you know, Yamubi, we concentrated on the law. We are always at the law faculty and the law library, learning the law. And then we'll come and take notes. Only say our year 1992-93, because of the large numbers of political science students, you know, for the first time, you might show Potomato exams. Potomato exams need true or false. Kwame Nkrumah was born on 1972, true or false, at the university. That was that, and a true or false, true or false, true or false. Name, so the end of medical trust, I want. Political science. Sister questions. True or false? Yes or no? And you move beyond. You control. Within 20 minutes, no paper. No paper that is meant for 2.5 hours. No, because it is true or false. True or false. You tell your company you copies to count. You copies to count. Because true or false is there. So ucho copy. And some of us have big political science students. Political science, no. We hear true. No wonder in this country, no, politicians are not doing well. Some of the political science lecturers, no, are not even competent. They cannot even run for offices. They can't do politics because almost training mass production. When you go to the political science department, they are producing a lot of political science students who are not effective. They come and then they go and do business administration, go and do law, and go and do other things because it is true of us. Do you want the legal profession to also become a yes or no and true or false type of thing? Then you come and tell us that the legal profession, we should change the General Legal Council. We will never change you. And then you have Manasseh Azuri. Whoa, the lawyer. Whoa, Manasseh Azuri. You've never been to a law school before. You come and talk about the legal profession. And you have people who have not done law before coming to talk about the legal profession. Who dare you? Who dare you? Listen to me. The General Legal Council will operate without your favor. They have a mandate. They are not going to listen to your nonsense. Some of you more articles about show on social media and your crusade, negative crusade, that propaganda of trying to rubbish the General Legal Council and to put pressure on the system for us to have mass production of lawyers. Montier, say you're training lawyers, sir. Omunye good. Your man lawyers, sir. Omo bon. Lawyers are omonte brofo. Lawyers are omonte lawyers. And you're dangerous as if you are producing doctors are omni good in their field. Because see, any lawyer be wa bono. Obetuama client a war. Obetuama farmer for action musika. Imagine someone for lawyer near. Obi ukunewu. Na waja wajapade na sika na waja wono and appears in one no and so your family processes be na bia usaka o share as a widow na lawyer na bon no nim no akofile different process be akokotu laws be enye na widow yi di lawyer no kokota na widow no lose case no e beto man heart attack ama nipa de wu ana a businessman obi obowepo na lawyer ni corner uncle juice kama wa na lawyer no akọ yes say one point no akọ file different processes no lose case no wakasa who say case yi na nke so win but lawyer no one point no wa ma si cash it is a unya lawyer one bonga minia ubetume. You can lose millions of cedis because the lawyer is not good. Ubetume court a lawyer ni o case utumi say case we there aye there but lawyer no one point no lose etuma heart attack mo. It is a training lawyers na ya training lawyers ye ni ama obiara be lawyer na omo be lawyer so omo bon na ama for lose some case not because nanu enye jumo but lawyers na bon na lawyers no lose the case. You end up turning around to blame the same general counsel say and the general counsel mama lawyer na ya fododo. So we stop that nonsense and propaganda and allow the general legal council the peace. Then you constructive criticism. How best can we put in more infrastructure to open up campuses? Now we have more qualified lecturers who are willing to come and lecture. And I will make sure that the classes become small so that we can effectively train lawyers, both in theory and practical, substantive law and procedural law. Now you have effective tutelage, so that they can be effective. So that when a lawyer comes out, say, oh, a lawyer, obey himself, oh, a lawyer, obey the phone, so a lawyer, now, on money car. Uncle sign a case for court. That is what we need as a country. When the country is producing quality lawyers, competent lawyers, good lawyers, God-fearing lawyers, effective lawyers, lawyers who understand the legal profession and are willing to die for the profession, lawyers who are not corrupt, lawyers are some lawyers are law. And English. Lawyers of Mokota, Omundi Kletika, lawyers of Mokota, Omutumi Kanukware, and promoting justice. These are the lawyers we need to produce in the country. And the more we have good and quality lawyers, effective lawyers, competent lawyers now, and broad economy, because the nation benefits from good legal advice. The nation benefits from not only from good legal advice, but the nation also benefits from justice. True justice will be delivered effectively and efficiently than to allow the judiciary to be choked with outback and incompetent lawyers in the system. So that is my stake. So leave the general legal council alone and allow them to do their work by the acts that establish them. And all those lawyers who are calling for the head of the general legal council members, please excuse me, you don't have the mandate, so shut up. You don't have the mandate, shut up. If you cannot contribute any meaningfully towards the legal education, how best we can ensure say we improve the structures and system and call for quality than to resort to propaganda and insult and attack. Shut up. We don't need that. Now, I move on to another area of the judiciary. Is also very critical to me. Very, very critical to me. The area we must be careful. Say, the judiciary is so important. Deliver quality mandate of ensuring say you bring justice. We must begin to support the current Chief Justice because he has come out with one of the brilliant proposals. Going to the vacation, Chief Justice, I come out, say lawyers, the rules of court committee and meeting na the rules are the guiding proceedings our high court CI 47 no yanhwena yanfa memorandum and proposal Mmra na lo ni biara no wo hwe nia ebaboa na yetumi enya speedy delivery of justice, and also to ensure say we don't bury justice, and then we should contribute to ensure say the proceedings at the court we add, we subtract, so that we can have effective administration of justice, delivery of justice in good time and effective. The rules of court committee and this proposal no court, and this initiative is by the Chief Justice. And also by the Court of Appeal. What did I say? CI 16, Court of Appeal, and 19, CI 19. Almost all rules are the government activities also was here for proposal number. Then the Supreme Court, CI 16, almost the Abba say, let's put on guidelines to govern the proceedings at the Supreme Court. This is a brilliant idea. This is what I'm expecting Azane Bentel. And those so-called lawyers are more pushing for people to attack the general legal counsel. I'm expecting to say this is where your expertise and your commitment should be. How best are able to me rules of court committee able to me a review the court proceedings. Now you to me effective administration of justice, so that judges know to manage the cases very well, and lawyers can also do effective advocacy to ensure at the end of the day effective and efficient delivery of justice to the ordinary person, bringing justice to the doorstep of ordinary persons. This should be the mandate. So the Chief Justice need to be encouraged. The Chief Justice is one of the finest Chief Justice. Justice Kwesi Nimiabua, Mitumi Chamao, you are doing marvelously well. You are equipping the judiciary in terms of logistic, vehicles, infrastructure-wise, legal education, continuing legal education, putting system and structures in place to minimize corruption and ensure that you have an open administration where you allow lawyers, stakeholders to contribute. Currently, he was in Kumase, and the ADR, alternative disputes resolution, alternative dispute resolution. How best are you able to improve ADR? So where cases may be able court a chokono. You may be able to na arbitrators, but say na to me a case no out of court. Any mediators, but to me so at say na mediators cases be and the customary arbitrators are you fear to me at say na cases may be court no you may fear na ya say na you sue arbitration in mediation. Now to me there resolve cases are very effective. There's less acrimony. The Chief Justice is promoting all this. Some the senior lawyer have also come out to say more education on ADR, how to you promote alternative dispute resolution in the country. One of us can case be an court, case be woha, and say make sure says I case no, it didn't fear. I told them what some now I was some no assembly person what can in tempema men di can court per or hindi be per obi a who respect no now what the assembly ko to the nim say chale me was some akwai minipe or the meka ana or you am boni bi enti say wo frɛ no na nipa no oba na wo transina anka wo tie assembly na wo hwɛ na wo di yetu ye say nipa no frɛ nipa no ba no so jitu so papa we the wo nyam we obi a we respect we ntino transnet di asemai na mo ka asem na asudeba na mo de to ba so na mo di agreement to so a judgment o de supreme o de court accord be dim atum say asem no ye di awie enti we kura say na obi obi bia enye na ukofre osofo anakofre ahefo anakofre opinion leader bi now the to the nim na mumienu amonya asem mo kotrase na oye mediator on the theody na all mediate on the theody no obomo we can we no wabom na makasa mo siese masem na mo da to be so na sa mo da court be to mu e final judgment open arbitrator so at the same thing arbitrator trust no team asem no say o asem o dey buy anka we no abom na o dey award dey aba na award no so material fefe na ya to mu e be cases aye wano e fe so sika say bi eni ho and nye we win in arbitration and mediation. There's nothing like win or lose. Money a win. And the Chief Justice is promoting this thing. They're promoting it. It's all lawyers be more than more vampires. And vampires lawyers are more destroy the legal profession. These so-called political lawyers are more than the politicians are. Your duty is always to attack the judiciary. I said, look at NDC lawyers from one country say the attack is enough. They should come and join the Chief Justice and the judicial stakeholders to make sure say you don't move the nation forward. ADR, how are we promoting it? I said, look at more vampires. Led by Azani, some lawyers be. The money say, let's attack the judiciary. All that they knew, the judiciary have done nothing proper in this country. What kind of lifestyle is that? So let's begin to understand. Say, good things are happening in the judiciary. And how are we promoting alternative resolution in this country? Let's begin to tell the ordinary Ghanaian. Say, court, Akofa lawyers, Abeko court, and if you so court and adjournment, case ni bi ha. Your alternative resolution centers are over to our corner, case wo de ko ha, ye be di ni pepe na ye wi na dia court ma jeja bia to. You bet with 2 days, 3 days, these things are there. Then we will help strengthen the legal aid authority or legal aid commission. No, so to me, are providing justice to the poor. This is what when say you move the country forward. You bring money attack and the insults. You bring money destructive criticism. You bring money there be negative things. And then you need any good news to sell to the people of Ghana. Let's begin to understand. Say, look, system though, we need to work towards it. We need to do that. So together no. Say na Article 125 Africa no. Justice emanates from the people, and it shall be administered in the name of the people by the judiciary. We are all stakeholders in the administration of justice. To be move the judiciary in the state, we will all be proud, and then we can all say together we've done a yeoman job to ensure say the entertain young tongue the entertain so abaye bibia on ohieni krabe to me bi na fe so no abone nia to me am sure say yeah we deliver justice na democracy na etintim. That's what we want and that's what we need. It's enough of my comment on the judiciary tonight, and I think say may WhatsApp line but to WhatsApp o fremia osanka WhatsApp line is 0244 671011. WhatsApp na mean to me and reading some of your comments. So far, so good. Judges no and lawyers no, they are on vacation. Now we are looking at the judiciary, how best are able to strengthen the judiciary, and ensure say the ordinary person get justice. Say justice is not for sale. Justice is in tongue, so don't buy it and don't sell it. Entertaining men tongue entertaining. Entertaining men ko talk entertaining. And entertaining so men talk. See, justice no yan tongue, the men ko talk, and men ko tongue. So that together we all will move the nation forward. And I think say that is the spirit we need to have in this country. Let's be positive for once. Now you to be more. Now you move the nation forward. And I'm wishing the lawyers in this country and the judges happy rest. Mr. Judges na what country ano ma bre. Mumu ibre wa mu age akomunim. We share the Supreme Court judges now. Ebi mu could 70 years. And ebi mu so holding inti mu minyano mako vacation mu nkora mko chile. Mu tutu kwan. Mu figana ma bre. Mu nya mu ntam mo yere mu ana mo mano mu nko legal vacation wa brochiri. Odi ase mu nko da jacuzzi mu. Odi ase mu nko twamo num. Na mu nko yi mu sisi mu mo ne mo yere mu mu nko chile. Na mu nko yi mu sisi mu gu mo yere mu so because that's the only way you can distress yourself. The judges in this country travel. Mu nko jima home. Na munja vacation judges no. Go and have fun. Go for the once and socialize. Go and let yourself go. Feel good because yaseno and na age will catch up on you. What do I say? And I'm more retirement no so no. More colleagues. And kudos to those who have been appointed. The Supreme Court judges, one of my favorites, judge, appointed Supreme Court judge, His Lordship, Justice Samuel Asedu. Wow, such a humble, very honest judge, Justice Samuel Asedu. Very humble. I can't remember your beginning. Sometimes I called to the bar the year 2000, almost now. My first 3 cases at the circuit courts. And I saw your humility. This is, I see you do not take it with you. Go so now. Now I quite remember I said that time no Chief Justice Aqua Echo all the various regions and districts to observe proceedings and Wontumi locate you say even at the far place like God, so you were delivering. You were administered justice without fear of favor, and you were very good. Then you were transferred to Accra. I can't remember. This is Samuel Asedu. Some of us learned a lot from you as a judge. Very humble, very committed. And I can't remember I said, second judges nyana exams no. We hear no na utopia. Utopia the whole circuit court judges. And the promote to call high court. And the high court you delivered. You delivered. And yes, I promote to call court of appeal. And today, judges, I say I'm so excited for you. Say, and then Martin say, you are appointed as a Supreme Court judge. So you started from the district court judge to the circuit court judge to high court judge, to the court of appeal judge, and to the Supreme Court. Kudos to Justice Samuel Asedu. And God bless you for your good works. And I believe, say, the appointment committee, you see this judge as one of the humble servants. And I'm praying, say, come some year, no, my professor will come to pass. Say, Chief Justice in this country, favor, I don't be bedumo. Na, you decide Chief Justice Namawa. Obey first, Chief Justice Aufi latte. At least we are blessed with so many Chief Justices. Chief Justice, when they say Akufu ni, so for Akufu ni afi krapem. So I'm praying, say Samuel, Asedu, God favor will be on you. Now that you know Supreme Court will deliver so that the government that comes wins power. No, will have favor and appoint you as the Chief Justice of the country. God bless you and God bless you. May try me home, me ba. Me move on to the next segment, and that next segment is I'm looking at relationship. You know, and I'm in a mood to talk about love, odor, and prayer. Well, because we need at times we need to cool off. You know, so and then it's about the odor and prayer. You better share. There may be a chegu. Yeah, right. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about relationship. Let's talk about a marriage. Let's talk about the challenges we are facing in our marriage. And I think that is my segment. Michomo, Namaba, producer, Mame Nyuma, Obono, na Michomo Waba.
you dimafo. Oh no bedia mame. Oh yo kamafo. Oh no beka mame. Yesu amafe. Now I shall me boy. Obedini boss. Jesus was my friend. Now I shall be boy. Obedini boss. Oh, you dimafo. Oh no bedia mame. Oh yo kamafo. Oh no beka mame. Yesu my friend. Now I shall be boy. Obedini boy. Yesu my friend. Now I shall be boy. Obedini boy. Ono kwarefo ne nia wa frɛ me nua. Na ono ena obeye. Enti hwɛ no. Amen.
Oh yeah, we see a ja. Oh ni me how nina. Onwara bepipa. Many we munisu.
Yesu my friend. Now I shall be boy. Obedini boy. Yesu my friend.
I've received a very sad news, and I'm heartbroken. I'm very heartbroken this evening because one of the prophetess in this country all discovered some of it, whilst I was very young at Sukula boy, prophetess Ima Asantewa, Reverend Rabdati, Nemamia Rabdati, Transforming Life Center in Toronto. Nemamia, we did 94 years. Nyamia friend, and I think say this woman had made a lot of impact in my life, and may her soul rest in perfect peace. And I think say, God, I'm heartbroken, but I think say the show must go on. Now let's look at the issue of Mmra. In this heartbroken, the same way, Bemana Yakuno, Frank, Alfie Canada buyer. No, they in Maba Canada, if you Canada buyer. What would be a nice garage or ton Canadian cars? Ewo Mile 7 Royal Hotel in him. Na Sunday, on any money APA because of vacation or the mabano. Na OPA no, a barrier be fair no, was a diamond. So was a barrier in the X. So Mmra na umedin komo. Bright here, a koya, one Sunday chama. Sunday yantininka. Monday yantininka. Tuesday yakwati ya abanche ne ya wo ne sekan na yekunu ya abayo ko ne nche ne beka asema o say abante no attempt so be rape no into act of self-defense no also trace can no de wo no ihwema yehu aba ne say sisi ano adenta district court armande aba we ya on ne girlfriend ne boyfriend amudi say juma ne some accomplices ya chioma yegusu eye nhwehwemu na yempa ebo ne say police for Baye Ejumadin, the homicide units, and the director of CID, and the prosecutor, and Obiara Ra, are you interested in ensuring justice for Yenya Frank? We Johnny Yerin Ma, now they say Frank, a Canadian citizen, because at the age of 17, and ofi Ghana call Canada akobɔ ne homoden abɔbra pa na energy abawia and ne accomplices afa de kra agye de kra fi nsem ɛyɛ but me my busafo ne ayakɔ and I'm interested in that case and I think the family now engaging me to hold watching brief in that case. So we'll go all out. So the investigators in this case and then the director of CID and the homicide unit, watch out. We are going to go all out to ensure justice. But what are the lessons? Meaning, what are the lessons? You see, lawyer Maurice Ampao, I've been so passionate when it comes to relationship in this country. Ocean me contribution in relationship issues. Show me body language when it comes to marriage and relationship. You go on social media, you go Facebook, you go to YouTube. My contributions, I started with UTV. Many Kasalu taught. And Kumchacha. Various programs I have nationwide, I have from here. My contributions. Medika Kachamo say. From what the lessons I'm learning, Obama no ja ne yiri ne ma no ko abawe fie and no ko passing the night. One of the greatest lessons we should learn, say oh your Obama menia say wa worry o say on worry o minia yanko oba fie enkoda mama na muntemi o mama na mu Ghana no me tumufo as a rational expert. I'm a family law expert. My being of family law rough. Let me I'm a more than counselor. One counselors follow the much of the family law and the cow. Me see in family law, me catch now say, oh ya bema na o trim pra man koda oba fie. Oh ya bema na o fo ire chia man koda oba fie efie biara oba high are dangerous. A biara oba high are dangerous. Baby oba biara are dangerous. And more what they say, more dear, more packable. We are hotel Kakra high hotel 20 Ghana movie house. Obeko movie house I got 20 Ghana. Obeka hotel I got short time 50 Ghana 100 Ghana. Now I'm Obana bound channel. What they are different painting no. A man feel kwa na ope. Ya mo ofamo awohia. That may be why a man high dying. No madam. No mo dem furu kwa say dan no. Wa hide you. Obano bama no. Obano who die no. Bama no nim kwa fa so obano nya ne die. Now the corner Obama says any day. na air condition bom na flash screen television ebo na ba na nya dwane ma wa na ba ma no akọ you shirts na to didi wie so a wasa da na wasa hyeso mo ba no menua you are doing it at the peril of your life because obebiara obekọ fie bia no can who say your life is at risk because anagana for Mmra no bebre nka no kware oba demu bia ye trap enti yanko oba demu enkoda. Never do that. That's the advice I'm giving you. Never go and have sex in a girl's room. Make her say, "But you be the bedroom of the bed them." And the door. Utemia. Make her say, "Oh, baby, that or bad them or utie wash me." Udu say to baby no for so kiss no. Udu man sorry coffee. Man sorry in coffee because you mutie a baby a unim kwa fa so wa hide the man no oba dey be one oba no make set you up oba to record you. Number 2 oba be a potential be may be a open no oba be a chimpre da be na be may be kra no ene ni nyae entu ko area na ko da ho area boys kra no ebetua aprel aneku ana manso encha na dwimbo ba mutimu ema naturally sana mutie ema se ne si bom no omo dwen na say oba bia dwen say oba bia dwen straight oba bia wo dada na kitikiti nya sanka if awo uni honda adam akache o say nyame say diabeyi menni na adam che no kakra bi na owo na baba dada if enti oga na ono no ho no oba bia wo no wo sisi ano ka na wo se enche na baba bia dada no enti se okoda ne fiemu a wanku a oba ma scandal enti fitana ko no my advice amede mamu as a family law expert where you free legal advice where you free counseling jai oba demu da man ko da oba demu ne have sex o person ko oba ho a baba ma bi ka ho oba o say o ko oba demu a fa mama menu me nsa di wati na menu nya watchman no mo nya one spy ma o ana ko oba demu so man ko you dress. And she advice of the mama. Advice of the mama. Because Frank at himself friends again here and we yankunu. Because Obi knew a bit about the hotel and I be high about this ceremony. But because Frank a call ban Horintino Oban setting up Nene Yajini Quaffin Nsem. I had this ready to say my. Number 2, Miss Ramo. Ya ware no. Yenti yenu kakra. Obi bia wa ware biara no. Ebetumi atena wo yere ho. Mema yesramo. Mema Ghana for mema. Mema nyam boy ma wo yen. Memfa Ghana for mema. Ye drama no be a level e dey do na no ayedin. Ye boy drama too much. Ye pema too much. Ye re man too much. And ye bu man so kwase too much. Ana ya fa man cheap. Ye ntua so ka ho. Ye ntua. O di ase. Entino ya mama de be so broken heart. Enti mesrawo ma weni na ho. Ebe to me a oba na waware no tra no ho won tra no ho so nko so a tie na sem me giri say me nua Frank bro ni yiri epie no mu on ne mani didi no onya call na person ko girl the ex girlfriend ko kumuru o ya na dwe so o fa huba ama ne yire ne manako bi jiri se ne ba no ne yire no ane ne hamye but yire nti asese uni epie na oba foforo afre but bema wo budo but otie ne yire na nka wanko obetumi anka wafa ne yire ne manaka ho no mako enti muma yentie yere mu kakra mema no ayaba no yentie yere mu no yentie joma bosu kakra side chick funa abananse yo omunye pepepe Ghana for side chicks nye pepepe o ton enti mema na betuma yam boycott side chicks yi. These side chicks on social media, most of them are fake. They are blackmailers. And that side chicks na ya nkofo a ono mo da na mo ba social media be catch us on what da you go hufi and that side chicks ni ya nkofo bo a omo mo hwe sikedie basabasa setting trap. They will eliminate you, they will kill you. So let's be very careful about the women of today. They are very dangerous. And in the auto Frankie, and now we are Bama warrior. Now I start to say, who revise you notes. Our girls don't do who date your more. One answer who date your mono. Because only me dream money be fit maba. Into the motion ye and can politicians no. Ministers, deputy ministers, MPs, Ghana for Sikafo, students, civil servants, police for, a lawyer for, aso for, a year for the account, my money in the account. Monshe ye, because a name Mariana Bano, Umunya pray. Sikeni bia bo mofa eniwo omuni wo it is a Maria na ba no mfere ade no mu ade so ka ho na ewudie bobutimu ewudie pa. They can kill for money, women of today. They can lie for money, women of today. They can destroy you for money, women of today. They can set you up, women of today. They can expose you, women of today. So the men, we should be very careful. Ya wa mama ya ni kwa ya mano ho. Ya ko bojo ma ya ndwe ya family ya ndwe ya mano ho. Ya ko Mmra. Ebe tuma ya short time. Short time, Miss Low. Ko twa ho na bra. Man ko da abonten. An ko da ba foforo nchen. Because of your how new ye need the bebreo. And then metofo. And then metofo. And I believe say make us say niano Ghana for wa sopano ubetie. And then metofo. Me say owo ene owo ha na dia to Frankie won fa so ehuma ba. Now the way you say was skenti no ube from my be and that scaffold be before say am I cheap. So they change you will be why they change women just like that. Who they want you and then we have these boys I know omunya saka white omunya sika. Then they change women just like that. Enti eneno o hwe me anwume ya ti wadwo bobo so kakra na maye ni ko ye yere mo no ye ma ho ye ndi ye fi asemo ton was a man no mo wobonte no me nya bre baby I am desperate, frustrated in life, disappointed, a bit more mama broke your heart. Until they are wounded lion. Until they will destroy you. Most of our women are wounded lion. Omunido, and I got a money baby nido. Omudasa. It's about money. bibia to be wrong skirt mu and na gana for ma awo boyfriends 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and na gana for ma bebre amo hwem no mama muntie o gana for ma no fita ware for so ana mama ware ye and it's like queens they are changing men than ever before and na gana for ma bebre they take more than 2 or 3 guys at a time. They are giving men fake love, fake affection, fake mowing, fake orgasm, fake. And that's how bad now the die no came no. No, I say who no. Who call a pan na say no share the plant, no afraid Peter, no coffee to. And I guess the break crab bagger. Never will change your move. And now one for bebre chimpna chiti. Young boys bebre you are for compound house no that rough. And now man bebre adane beggars. Obebiara osra de bia cheap. Mutemi. Obebiara obisa bemeske bia cheap girl. Obebi odini ho ni no bu no ho. No sommo. Aba ye ware ni oba. Business by Messica. But again, girls, only 10 9 that's less idea. And I got a girl, flower. Hello, lawyer. I mean, watching me on sending me more 20 Ghana, on Kakasi, 5 Ghana. And I got a phone man, Indomie, and I won't tell you, Doma Mammy, and I uncle to give this mammy. Ghana for Bana done stress for no babyara or snad dear bia jamai. Or babyara who snad dear. If you remember hono, Baba foul. It is so you some a manna or yiri uno yiri ho. Never be or snatch the boys idea. You bury no. And now to come house, I will say, we did the piano or no, or beside a young mamiska. Kwame mamiska, mamsa, bano ye cheap. They were fun. And the girl gas no, Musuba, Moshe Musuba. Musuba got for gas be mono slides are there. Make us say you'll be as radia, minute to take Ghana send me, watch me. Now you're bar. Now for Bama say, who need to take Ghana. Bama the Mamba could be mensa. Or that's so pet. And as I was seeking yes, and I count 20 Ghana. Then I say, offer or baby or friends only 20 Ghana. One friend member 10. Nti mani bi wa moduma mo ya no say dey be mo frefre mama no obabi wa we did the birthday dey be o did the birthday and tomorrow is my birthday and next week is my birthday the rest of the birthday. So men of today we are at risk. The genuine women are hardly so benyomo. The genuine and the ebon kwena so demu. I saw the man go to kum. Omo bobra wo wiase ayom ho ayom yefu nkwala nia wo yefu mu no mo wia na makoma Kristo. Ejomabo nia wo so dem. Enti man no mo so dem no de ba omo ye dwaman asofo no yomo kwa ba sese yomo na wo wia so dem a wo be pa young girls nia wo nia no youth president and equal leaders no ya yomo sa. And no worry about baby akra we are at risk. Na me baby ahwe no. Enti me ma ye fa ye ho agyen. Na ye ware ani aware. Se na be ye sika kakra na ye nya na ye se na ye economy na ye den no. E na ye se economy na ye den. Na ko na nya di ni echi no, uda so agency young girls. Uda so agency that school girl. Who does who change a man 2, 3, 4, 5? Who you na ankoya ma wasa another ma Ghana yede. Who yare? Obana who ko hide down mano. Aka wo yere ho a who charge rent. Now tell light bill. Now tell water bill. Now you so who didn't come in school. Now what talk car mano. Who you say dem near you aka say Ghana you say the Ghana yede. That is responsible behavior of our young boys. And most of our young boys, they are municipal ma atwa kese and no TikTok guys in ya yo moto and omo do moto church yen and young boys the most say sika wo young girls no na mu wi abaka je say Ghana ye den mu na medwomobo say sika mu na medwomobo say 6-story building 3-bedroom story building all a chamber e wo ma to mu na medwomobo say sika wo ma ho mu wi abaka je na do say e man say mo no mo ye den irresponsible youth and then youth no be responsible money sika and then say that make culture youth be wakoto we fit say oti sport oti pap oti club no one thing say and we thing no chile no talk bab let's arise. You can't say arise and that demonstration. Yes, let's arise once again. Baby, I share say one. Baby, I share say one. Now you make sure say your family they needed attention and care. Mama, you say sika, remember when you hear them, they also deserve rice and chicken. Yàrá mu so deserve slave queens like yes na any more no. Yàrá mu so deserve car papa. Yàrá mu deserve pampering. And the man also deserve say we better school care and treatment. The baby do Abrabo no. One you very careful. Or baby, about destroy life. Say your father me asem, ni ya nante nya me asem a. Enya. Say no ba no moye din biara no. You be go through life with peace. Or baby biara o tini ni ru biara no atinkomo ene. Na de ochi no, they are the refer. No, cause spending life with slave queens get killed or destroyed. It will say, and you may. Wow, to you know who are. Oh no, you enya dokun chinam. Na when you cook back on a mudino. Asum denkwa. Was abandoning him a few budgets. And I'm also my pain, you may make a. I'm a penny. Young girls say piano, ya bomoka. What do I say? Girls know say there. Omo dey know them o. Omo dey know for boys. Omo nam Togo, Benin. Yeah, draw. What do I say? Ne chichi mama wo krom. Mo ye. Because baby, I do Abrabo mo no. When you very careful. Now they call politics. They call Umma na yawo. They call na nado na ma wiasa yedin. They call na de yasa say bibi be yawo. Nyame bo wo no na nado ni ho. Ana me bo wo na politics ni ho. Oba wiase. Come and discover your purpose in life. Unya hu ni enti anya mebo ba wi na di ulemu na fulfill your purpose and live a simple life. Be at peace with all men. Do what you can. Don't compete with anybody and stay in your life. Wo worry out now you don't know ma ho na bo bra na je bibi match ni ma je bibi ma o ma no yere mu no me expect say obema wo hwe me and by this time what were you for 10 years by this time what half plot so what you hear it compound house for 10 years by this time we say sika at the top plot say what is kind of purchasing your young girls no sika na other purchasing your young girls no it was that so compound house for 10 years. What compound house for 20 years, 30 years of your marriage? You are a failure. because uto half plot na utumi ne oyire emuvu kura ko botabo dan na mo hyemu a it's far better so better be dan and onya oba oya faithful na usika kitikiti kra na pizza baako and then it will be top cement baako unya nua to be twa blocks about 10 or 20 or 30 single room. How many does it take to build one single room self-contained on a quarter plot? One single room self-contained. Blocks are here. And do 1,000. One single room. Single room. Toilet and bath for her. Kitchen. Hall. One single room. Me so unya blocks more than 1,000. But as I say, unya focus into no. O di usika nia hwe young girl. A won ware wo. Na wo ye masem, na kesesem. Ukura phone na, sa phone no. Ebetume atop cement 10 or 20 bags or 50 bags. What to iPhone, which is almost about 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis, and that cement requires 60 Ghana. 100 bags of cement, no, 6,000. It was a phone now. iPhone no crano. It will toss 100 bags of cement. Now only 100 bags of cement, no. Ultra blocks are only how many blocks are able to be about 2,000 blocks. We see 4 bedrooms self-contained. Mama yenshia nyansa. Na mna ye wo bone ye mre bone. Mama yenwi ye bushia aho. Ni nyai edwaman bona ya fa no wake up a. Eseyen ya wariye na ekum yen. E ma bebre ekum ye huhumu. E ma bebre eseyen. Emani bebre eji enyonyam. Ye me last one I made to talk na before me call kataba. A young boy na ye kunu wo. So for like 22-year-old boy. We share Benz or them. Na we share boy ya they die we see wo offensive. More offensive for Mutemia of sinful kwalana of offensive kwalana bugu wana madane my before say we are saying no name we are say more offensive for no so boys are more offensive no mu ma fight we are say bomobo enna sakawa e dini hili was offensive na mu kun kwala kete to the sense say mo yi na wu ye no e bo mudua odi nso na won bo mudua mo kunkum kwala mo di 6-7 years saka wa boys na mo wo fin so no obi so muntie me won boy na wu no so mo na wie ye 22 years enti wiase no mo kasa mo bai no mo ba de say look, that is why I'm so angry. So because money answered all things. Trasa. Because credit pon, okay, be na you say there sika na na credit pon na we for so before so and sika bibia and sika bibia and sika bibia as if when you have money that's the end. Who told you? So money answers all things. Only Bible, no ni wiase. Sika ento enyonyam. Obetume nye sika ba no enyonyam. Enyonyam e refi suru na ma o. Enyonyam fi usu ne oban. Owo bia wo sika na emu no. Owo bia gana ha kwayo ko fi do sika ba do bia nim so sika ne sika duro. Enti ufo bia omba. Gana ya wo ko fi bia o mo sika manfo mo se o mo ye papa. And I want to say kids baby am organ am e be mo ye be a am for them so am for yere mo no krumu no am yo mo no magisika it will sika sika fin sika to turn onyam subampa na me onyam o su bampa na wa obrase na di no kware a emma we onyam na get say money answers all things am for sika am for say sika World Cup you will to be sika but unto be tonkwa sika to be tonkwa sika to be tonkwa shut up the youth the politicians and the so-called rich people in the country mo kan che no quarantine youth no so mo dem wo sika ba mo ya empty esika for be bre mo wo Ghana ba mo nim say mo nien ahoto usika no ma ahoto na onye sika fia be na ho nya ahoto wo di sika dro na onye sika be nya ahoto o bo na politicians mo misa politicians mo ahoto as the politicians omo politicians ni bi mo a mo ye Ghana sika na mo ye no omo da mo na mo bebre nya BP any stroke any hypertension bebre sika through politics sika masundwe o obeka no sika ma twa kan say hu la pa me kan say sika masundwe asumwe hine no ana masundwe o pa asumwe a fa ne obo wo na fa na asem na nante na asem the peace to be deep document chinam na there's some inner peace bia sika to be fama wo me let me tell you something me first sika me nya wo practice me ye case bi na sika na me nya no say na sika no sika pa na me so be de ma dwen fita na me di koye etuma no me nya hu say sika pa na ma so sika ni mu dida me a me to face sika no nko boss me de kwa ya no mo dis sika ba ma no ye be kumi me na be crazy sika na me fon me sika be fon obi enim de tell am powerful but sika fi bia be di mi nsem a say sika na nsesa meje mama jida and I mean to be return you be return e be kumi enti na me nya say sika no bada me fon yo sika bia onya unto be na yo sika bia onya e no me yo sika bia onya e de oye nyo bawo boy when 22 years over say so to le boase wa Abrabo mu afa nyame no fa wiase say me pentama to Benz 22 years Benz no unim ya papa di 45 years 50 years I say to Benz wo so about to Benz 22 years you see the woman ni ba also it e ba homa so e so ba show video ni bi want to say o shisa na o na tero yesi o the boy no say o shisa ba no we no o shi won shi o shi yaka 11 o'clock wo fro fin so be si obi wo so for lie but say ka won ma na o say mo na enti mo no wa bot of credit say ewia na dem be say boy you but the youth of this country mo say ka won mo say na wo na mu o confuse so boys bebre wu kuma say ha boys bebre mu wu na mo to be get say and on the 40 na year den what him say old age is a blessing put him it be near life is all about money, life is all about possession, life is all about titles. Abrabo ne nya sika ya mberi as say ya be principle says if it's about money and then you be a satisfaction because sika and the same numbers the more you have the more you want sika business ka follow I don't know it's ka for you ni pray for business mo the more was sika the more na pay but sika ni no man na ni into why I say gold was a gold our former je ni ana no nantiu na kwa obo wan na fere bugu so boa no sa na sika tie obe pesika sa na sika na ku enti sa unyi sika na wa fan som omano alfa som obi alfa nyade so you make money to serve you see sika bia unye bia no e de yade and the life is all about money. Life is about service to humanity. Then now you the bois. Oh my, then now you the bois. Ubrono so. Then you now the bois. Obusia. Then you now the bois. Mmra. Then you now the bois. Oyire. Then you now the bois. Wonderful. Then you now the bois. Adasa. Anna in Kanye womu. And as a council, and a life is about contribution. Modern boy, what is your contribution? Then now, yeah. And okay, Revelation, or say, it's not a wolf or a day school demo, every temporary corner, who say you, no be who me from Bremuna, no mapa, one case of Scabedomichi. Babylon Castle Sika, and no die, and no cast. And they told them, Bishop, me what than one mobile. Then you may what I'm going to tell you about you. On the name background, maybe what I'm sure where the beneath them, maybe I do not trouble. Maybe they're not or display, and as my young was we, or when they say, Chida, or when they say, is it Chida? Man, or was right, Chida. Monkajan say, mission is a master. It's I have money, and I have money, say, shut up. What is important is to have life. I have money. Gana for scaffold. He don't know what's going to say Solomon. He don't know what's going to say Solomon. And you see, it is those who don't have money. You see, the money that you people have in Ghana, they can't pay it. So when I see those people who flow to wealth of social media, I just look at them and say, "Oh, you don't have it." America, I'm not going to me whether. But because of being who's kind of, or 2 years Canada to away the bed so. And now social media, now young boys be. Yes, freedom baby. Caesar. So Caesar. More friend of that people, we have people like women say Amwatemo, Pastor Amwatemo, yeah, yes, no from. Women have yes, mono. Pastors, yes. You are see. Jacob Caesar will show off worldly things. They think that they have arrived, and these are the people they call them to their highest to come and show off, not to come and impart with God wisdom, but show off. Those who have real money don't talk; they are quiet because they can't pay the day. Now, come on and say, "Young boys, be no police can be no that take mu now I turn the video, no show off." These are people who don't know the value of life. Yeah, but you say. Ye be som abeye bi nipa be ye ni na bra be ye wodie mu bra be ye de obetuma ye kakra obetuma ye no ye isa se mre enka so ene owo ochina onni bi ene owo nyonyam ochina na wonyonyam no ko ene wo hodin ochina na wo hodin nim ene okola uskin ochina entina Abrabo no sare stages. You have to mark. Intieme, Namina Bemon is enough. Ma tumu fu bebre. Intiboma interactive. Name interactive. Intino, I think say instead of intino, we know. I think say we have problems. So, let me read some of your comments. Na me run up. Some of your comments. It's very interesting to me. Where you Sato from Incaria SHS. Good evening, lawyer. You are really my role model. In fact, the youth in Ofinso are dying massively. May God have mercy upon us. Obi fi Ofinso. Also of Ofinso no. Omu wool rough. Asantene. Sorry, now, mano. Almost say, mano. Say. Good evening, lawyer. You are right. Those ladies in the church are wicked, but we the guys don't know. They are using God then to cover up their face. I'm Asante from Kaswa Fanko. Hey, Asameba. Also Eric from Tafo. 3. Miles, I say, lawyer, well done. You're doing a great job. God bless you. Well, so yeah, Mark, my brother, me brother back home free US, Wisconsin, me senior brother Mark Kwame Ampao. Below be a mission because ono na enam ne modern bo eso munsa bra me fairly me O level or a secondary school me bra Mark so munsa na okoresta me workers college me year remedials na ohye me kran ono akasa me wie me remedials so me nya first class. Oh, I say first class in my O level. Be am fairly O level. If I be remedials me nya first class. Everybody that so me same Anna or be call about secondary school. Maybe I'm go school be top as the best students. Then by the Kasa called Chief or call Legon. Mark Kwame Ampao, Wisconsin, a chartered accountant. No, your Juma was neat. Or call Legon Kotor me forms. No choose law and political science. No see wobe lawyer. Na me so my accountants. Mark Kwame Ampao. And you may was sending me say or training ni aketwa. Na me show Mark. We are my role model and my mentor. God bless you. Mark, my brother, and I will show you in a Udin. See, good evening, Mr. Youth Role Model. God richly bless you and protect you for always enlightenment given to us. I know many people will fight against you for your good work. I respect you, lawyer. Boss, please, it's available to be calling your mother-in-law to be the most often while you have not married a daughter. Will be the business question. Now the person Ernest or say, lawyer, kindly advise me. There's a telecom in this country which rented my land for no place. I don't do illegal advice on this show. Eric, or say I say, please, I want to ask you this question. Please, is knocking a marriage? Thanks for today's advice. Knocking our ear, knocking a proposal. Open warrior go further steps to do marriage. Me messages no yes. We also say, well spoken lawyer, the law profession is not meant for everyone. We have the zeal to be enrolled into law school, but upon a second thought, I got to know that I'm not fully fit for the profession, hence I've ventured into different profession. Nicholas Adrom Oyoko Methodist. And I will so good evening, lawyer. I'm Kweku from Kaswa. I want to say that the hypocrisy of NDC is too much, please. And I'm here NDC for some NDC for near hypocrites, Miss Nemo. Where Dr. John Asante, good evening, lawyer. Dr. Morasapa, God bless you so much for your truthfulness and honesty. Continue good work. And I will show you the band. Certain people go. No. I think. Then we have Kobe, my in-law. Kobe. I say, please, lawyer, good evening, and God bless you for the good works. In fact, you are a blessing for Mother Ghana. Kobe Bakope, Celestine and your Kobe, Namin Shrao, for your good work. Hello, good evening, Uncle Lawyer Morasampa. God richly bless you for your good work. Namin Shrao. Message in the Basa. Well, so I'll say, good evening, I'm watching you live from Ofiso. Osino, you have really changed my mindset about money. And Master Rajakum, you have really educated the youth today. Sadet. Okay. But I must say, yes, me wrap it up. But I must say, I mean, Shramo. Me didn't pass me Korea, you know. Me pay money say, and you may, I put from me down, Mamma. Monfan was to pay mu. On now till if you to him, I bet wow. Mamma, yen trasy. Na yen or what dear no de ma yen say be yo no. Yen trasy come wa brasiemu. Na yen boy bra. Na yen hwe se. Ye bedi no kware. Na yan nantu no kware mu. Na sen obra no eye din se bia na nyame be hwe yen. Yesu akyen bo so be hwe yen. Nyame hira wo. Nyame nka ho. Na wotwe mu eye hira ma wo. Omba ho ban na omma watanfo enim enwase